Hello, how you doing? We are continuing the sightseeing logs in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers now, and let's get to it. Lidra Loran, finding it abandoned by its former inhabitants following the events of the flood. The pixies have claimed this Roberite village as their own. The Fae have continued the village's practices of keeping sheep, making use of the weed choke pens to raise and milk their woolly livestock. The bookman's shelves. Lately, the borrowed residence of a foreign scholar. This manor once belonged to Roberite lord known for the electric nature of his hobbies. In a miraculous turn of events, the noble's extensive collection of books and academic apparatus have largely been undisturbed by curious pixie hands. There you are. Clan Any, known for their harmonious relationship with the now fated kingdom of Bobert, the New Mao people reside in the cavern under the leadership of their elder Red Anak, as well as being the name of the village. Palani is a variety of mushroom that New Mao grow to incredible size, large enough for them to hollow out and use as comfortable dwellings. That's so cool every time I see it. Legia. Once the royal seat of Hobart, Legia later became a prison for Titania when the Fairy King succumbed to the ether of the slain Light Warden. The castle's name has its origin in both the Fairy and Bobert tongues, the word thought to translate as the wings of dreams. would swim. In the time of Obert, when Lake Gea was yet known as Grusneslich, these ruins were a thriving castle town. Now they languish at the bottom of Longmere Lake, submerged in the waters drawn forth by the Foff as the ferries laid claim to Ilmeg. The secluded mountain shelf was favored by Saint Patrick of the Church of the First Light as a place to perform rites of penance. Amongst the fairies of Ilmeg, only the new Mao would remember or understand the significance of the location's history. Fascinating. Okay. As if Ilmeg. Stuff is Rakta Greatwood. Getting through these pretty quickly. That's a good thing, though. Yeah. Fruit of the Protector. Cradled within the branches of a giant tree, this immense crystal boulder is suspended above the waters of Lake Tusmekta. The Fruit of the Protector, as it is known, has been the subject of worship since the time of the Ronkin Empire, and even now the folk tell the legend of the great entity believed to be the cocooned within. So, that's exactly where I would put it. Top of it. Somewhere around here. Ah. There you are. The covered halls of Duatul, one of the sacred temples built by the Ronkins. These stone halls were safeguarded by a sect of priests even after the fall of the Empire. The rising waters of the lake, however, could not be denied, and the rumors persist of a secret treasure which was swallowed along with the Empire. Fort gone. Built by the Knights Blessed, little now remains of this wooden fortification. By all accounts, a fire broke out during a Sin-Eater attack, and even before the violence had ended, the compound had collapsed into a charred ruin. Survivors of the slaughter had no choice but to relocate to the nearby Citadel. Yeah. Lozatol's conquests. According to Ronkan legend, the great steps of this waterfall were carved by the giant Lozatol. Historians speculate that this mythical figure was in fact an early form of Talos, and likely the self-same construct responsible for building Ronka's splendor and places of worship. Interesting. Banau, unfailingly loyal to the last known commands of the Ronkan Empire, the V's of this village have protected the ruins of Raktika for countless generations. With many of its settlements destroyed by the flood of light, however, Banau faces an uncertain fate in its isolation. The Morning Stars. These pyramids were built to venerate the four chief deities of the Ronkan religion: Oxgatoro, keeper of flame, Ox Charl, keeper of winds, Yok Loral, bringer of rain, and Yak Safa, bringer of the harvest, for the inhabitants of Fanau, guardians of Ronka's heritage. There are few sites more sacred. Okay, and that's it for the Raktika Greatwood. Next is the Tempest. 2 seconds. Okay. The Ondo Cups. Hidden at the bottom of the Tempest, this Ondo settlement was established by those few foragers who escaped the flood's destruction of their own homeland, Homeland. Cups refers to the hollows on the shore that remain filled with seawater when the tide recedes. Miraculous shelter is not unlike the Ondo's refuge. Let's see. The workbench. This facility was built by a Castrian native, a genius artisan seeking to escape from the distractions of the outside world. Although he simply calls the place his workbench, the mundane naming is at odds with the fantastical concept of the forge constructed mounds beneath the ocean. Forgot about this guy. I guess Sage doesn't qualify. I would have to be level 80. Viper. That's weird that I didn't have that. I thought I had that. Okay. Where the dry return. When the unknown beheld the coral within this cavern, its crimson branches put them in the mind of the land dweller's veins. Thus began the legend that it was a resting place for finless ones who had perished at sea. It was not until recently, however, that folk from the surface learned the reason behind the rather ominous sounding name. not sure if I've ever been here before. Purple, purpure. The Ondo used the shells they gathered from this cave to make dye. The purple hue prized as a symbol of nobility. It is said that Ylmer's obsession with the color purple can be traced back to these underwater origins. Huh. One more. Wow. So much we haven't explored. Amarot. If Ondo's testimony is to be believed, this vast city simply appeared overnight. Unlike the ancient remains which endured silently upon the sea floor, its illuminated towers are of a decidedly different nature. A meticulously new and vibrant metropolis, compelling in its mystery. Okay. Only 37 minutes. I'll be right back with something else. The Beehive. The Beehive is a place of noise and excitement, a little sting to invigorate the safe, pampered lives of free citizens regardless of gender. This establishment's bonded workers are often called honeybees, while the owner reigns above them as queen. The Derelicts. This shanty town provides shelter for the destitute masses. which huddle around the base of Yomor. Many have built shacks with planks scavenged from the derelicts. Sea vessels left to rot once the flood of light made the oceans impassable. 1 second. Close my door. Yeah, sea vessels left to rot once the flood of light made the oceans impassable, while others simply squat in whatever remains of the ship's broken hulls. Okay. Maybe I need to be running. Alright, let me look at the situation. Can I just help? Oh, come on. Aha. The Glory Gate. The grand entrance leads into the buttressed lair of Yomor, a sudden and jarring shift into a world of splendor. Crowds of hopeful petitioners yearn for the chance to pass through its iron-bound doors, but the path to glory is far narrower than the width of the gate would suggest. Okay. So the last one is right there. Getting to it is gonna be tricky as shit, though. Unless I go through the middle. Maybe I can do it. Let me see. Hold on. God damn it. Right. Bullshit. Yeah, I have to be running. Okay. Bullshit. I give up on this one. Alright. Stereo. Oh. That's right, the Castarium is made of stairs. Woo! The Rotunda. Upon stepping foot inside the Castarium, one is greeted by the sight of a stately doomed structure, walkways and hallways branching away from its walls like arteries from a beating heart. Yet it is the visitor's own heart that this elegant constructum of black iron and shimmering crystal is like to remain. Okay. Oh my. Oh, that died. 50 minutes. That's not bad. I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.